Welcome back, and I'm here still at John Lucas's camp, and I was walking around and I had noticed one of the AAU coaches, and his name is Matt Rodriguez. He actually coaches TKO Select. And then as I noticed him, I thought, wow. So I looked over and I seen one of his players. Am I correct when I say that I seen one of your players out there?
Yes, ma'am. That's Alex Hobbs. He's an eighth grader from LaPorte. He's just a superior athlete. He does really well for the. He did really well for the junior high. Does fantastic in the select basketball realm. Right now, he's actually playing on the varsity level with the high school in their spring league. He's hit 20 out of two out of their 4 games.
He hits a lot of threes, doesn't
He is. He great shot, great shooter, good ball handler, huge basketball IQ, and there's so much room for him to grow being an eighth grader.
he? And how long has he been playing for you?
Al's been playing for me since the sixth grade, so that's sixth, seventh, and eighth. So altogether 3 summers.
3 summers, huh? I know that I noticed him when we were at that last tournament down in LaPorte. And if I'm not mistaken, am I correct?
Yes, yes. He's hard to miss. In every game we play, whether we're in the championship or just a regular pool game, he's gonna be the kid that everybody has to home in on. He makes things happen. Against some of the stronger teams in Texas, he's double digits. I know Team Texas, he hit 27 against Team Texas, which is one of the stronger teams in our grade. That so much room for him to grow.
Well, Matt, I appreciate you taking the time out and going over this with me. I really would like to highlight him on Tournament Scoop if I could as well.
Oh, absolutely. The one thing I love about him most is every day is a work day. The kid, everything he has right now, he's earned it, and I love that.
Well, thank you very much, Matt, and I wish you all the best this season, okay?
Thank you very much, Lynn.
Okay. Welcome back, and I'm sitting here with Sarita Washington, which is John Lucas's assistant when it comes to his camps. Sarita, how long you been working with John?
For a little over a year now.
And if I'm not mistaken, you help him with all his camps.
With all his camps, his elite camps, his developmental camps, I help him with all those camps.
And y'all are having up and future coming camps, and can you mention those locations?
We have one actually in 3 weeks, which is another future of the game Midwest, which is in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And then in September, we are in Virginia, Hampton, Virginia, at Boo Williams Sports Academy.
So tell me, you're also going to be helping him with the top, what is it, the top 100?
The NBA Players Association Top 100, which Purvis Short is actually over that developmental program for the youth, and they pick the top 100 high schoolers, and they invite these high schoolers to the camp. They have to be sophomores or juniors going into their junior or senior year. And they come and they basically work out with coaches that are basically training to be coaches that could be like NBA players that go through the coaching program through the Players Association. And they go through the program together, and the coaches actually assist in developing the players that has been invited. So it's pretty cool.
And when you talked to me about that, I was real enthused because you also said that the parents come and they do a class as well.
They have parent classes, and they teach them about the recruiting process, what to expect, what to look out for, kind of how to protect your child from, the ones that don't have their best interests at heart. So it's a good program to go through.
Well, Sarita, I know that you put a lot of hard-earned equity sweat in this,
Yes.
and I know it takes a lot to organize an event like this because from what I'm understanding when I talked to John a while ago, y'all actually brought in players from out of country to here as well.
Yeah. This is the International Middle School Combine. So Camp Rightway is another camp that we have in December, and those kids get a chance to get invited to this camp. And we have kids from all over the country, different countries, all over the United States, and they come and compete. And like I had told you before, we have Don Showalter. He's the head coach for the U.S. men's 16 and under team. Purvis Short is going to be speaking also, Reggie Rankin with ESPN. So we have a lot of people that come with a lot of knowledge to teach not only just the parents, but the players also, as well as the parents, in trying to get them to understand the process, and also let them know the education. Education is the first thing that you're trying to accomplish, not just that goal of trying to be a NBA, ball player.
As a parent, me and you, I would have to say this is one of the awesomest camps I've seen.
Oh, thank you.
So it's one thing that us as parents, we want to be able to make sure that we're getting quality for our children. And the bottom line is that John does give quality.
Yes.
As I sit here, he has a quality assistant, Sarita. Thank you very much for the time that you gave me.
Thank you.
I'm sitting here with a well-known recruiter. And could you tell me about yourself if you don't mind?
I'm Ron Briscoe, and a lot of people know who I am. I started off on the Southeast Regional Basketball Report, Scouting Service, and now I do stuff just for everybody. John and I are now doing the NBA Top 100 Camp, which selects the top 100 players from all over the nation. I've been on the McDonald's Selection Committee for 21 years and seen just about the best of the best play the game in high school, go to college, and a lot of them are playing pro ball today. I'm also on the Naismith Selection Committee, the Gatorade Selection Committee. Anything that has to do with basketball, I got my hands in it. Just recently, I got hired to do a website called xofan.com, where I'm the Southern Region analyst. And what I do is come to events like this and see players and talk about them and give them the fans at college sites and whoever the inside scoop on what these players are going to do as far as recruiting, what school they're going to go to, when they're going to make their decisions, and how crazed fans are about basketball players. That's what I do in the whole ball of wax. Being able to do this has been, my love. This is what I get up every morning to do. It's not like a job to me. It's like just something I just like to go out and do. Fortunately, I get paid to do it, and I really enjoy it. I'm the type of person that when I grew up, I had somebody to help me get to where I am today. So my thing is to go out and give back and help those kids that are unfortunate to get where they need to be, to help them get where they need to be. So, giving back to me is just a great thing. It rewards me a whole lot.
One of the things that I say, and I say this to a lot of people, is that you run around and you see these people are always doing the me thing. And then you come across people like you, that where you have to take the word me and flip it upside down, and it becomes a we. Our streets have a lot to offer, but in all the wrong ways.
That's right.
But because of people like you that have volunteered through the years and opened up these facilities, we're actually able to do something with our future. And our future is our children.
That's right. I always tell myself, and I tell a lot of people, whenever I do a show, whenever I talk to them, even parents, I say, you know what? My main goal is to get to the future first.
There you go.
Because when I get to the future first, I'll be able to sit there and identify, the kids and, their habits at a young age and watch them grow. And I have done that over the years with a lot of kids, a lot of people, that you meet, when they come back and tell you, hey, thanks for everything you did, and the mom and dad come give you a hug, and, they say, I'll never forget you, man. I remember you was in every gym I went to. You told me that, I was going to do something for you, and they wind up. And I say, really, if you do your part, I'll do my part.
There you go.
Okay? So what I need you to do is to make sure you go to school, make sure you have a great attitude, make sure you get your academics down, and make sure that, you're the type of person that wants to be that kid that wants to go to the next level. You have to have a passion for it. Number one, you have to have some desire to do it. Number two, and number three, you got to work hard each and every day and pray, for God to help you to get where you need to be. So, those are some of the things that I say to people. I like to give them inspiration on what they need to do, because there's a lot of kids out there that need help. And there's a lot of kids out there that have a lot of people that's in their life that may be doing it for the wrong reason. And I always tell them, hey, the people that you really need to confront is your mom and dad, because those are the people that have your last name. These other people out there are just looking to benefit from you. And I tell a lot of parents that the same thing. I say, your kid has the same last name you have. but you want this other person to come in and tell you how to run your kid's life. Come on now. You know, be a parent and run your kids' life and help them to get where they need to be. And in the end, they're going to respect you and come back and put their arms around you and say, hey, I'm so glad you did what you had to do.
A while ago, you mentioned the top 100. Are you going to that?
Oh, yeah, I'm on the staff. And, you know, we have staff meetings with John and Purvis Short, who runs the NBA, who's a former NBA player like John. And, yeah, I'll be there all the time that I need to be there.
I heard a lot about it. I heard that it's a very good event.
It's very good, you know, by me being, you know, part of the McDonald's committee and selecting players, we have to go to all the national events. As far as AAU after Vegas, the top 100, all the Nike events, you know, Adidas event, wherever there is a top player in the nation, we have to have our eyes on it because we have to select these players. And I have to know who everybody is and at least see them play 3 or 4 times to say, yes, I've seen him play, yes, I can select him, I can pick from him. So this credibility is something that, you know, I have to have. And, you know, doing it for 31 years and being on the McDonald's committee for 21 years, for me, it says a lot that, you know, number one, they believe in me, and number two, I know what I'm doing.
There you go. Hey, Ron, I appreciate the time that you gave me.
My pleasure.
It meant a lot to me. And don't forget me.
How can I forget you? You're my friend.